Hello, this is George Senda, what's left of him, the real authentic official, whoever I am, the guy from Pittsburgh. It's too hot. Concord, when I went there, the iPad shut down. It couldn't deal with over 90-degree heat. 112 today, supposedly. Um, Martinez, 106. It was 103 when I got to Safeway, and I went through the circus with Safeway. Not Safeway's fault. The credit card company doing their best to drive me crazy. Credit One Bank doing their, and so instead of 4 bags of groceries, I got one bag. One bag of groceries. I got to go back on Monday and get more cat food because the Amazon cat food order has not come in yet. I'm not happy, but Kathy got her power brick. My air purifier is there at the post office. Fuzzy was out all day. Fluffy was in. I didn't know poor Fluffy was in. He must have been roasting here. So this is what I bought from the store. A pizza. Supreme pizza. A thing of Meow Mix to make sure the kitties have 2 days worth of food. Because I'm running out of wet food. Some of that's leaking. And Signature Safeway's version of Splenda for my coffee. And last night I'm getting rid of this damn chair because I fell asleep in the chair and the chair wobbled and I went down and I didn't hit the floor, but this aluminum mug, oh, by the way, there is Snapple. When I die, I want to be buried in an ocean of peach Snapple. And it hit my favorite coffee cup, my Ouija board coffee cup, and cleaved it in two. So now I got to go find another coffee cup. This is the biggest coffee cup I owned, and I don't think it'll make coffee anymore. Got a big hole in it. So I'm not happy. I'll just use it as a decoration. I'm going to finish the coffee I didn't drink this morning. You bet your ass. I'll probably have the host of Horrible Creatures come straight from Hades after breaking a Ouija board coffee cup. Went to Kathy's. We had a nice time together. She had all kinds of crap over the computer table. I got kind of upset when I'm trying to do the paperwork for the car. Trying to get her phone working. Got her phone working, but now her phone is on busy, which I don't understand unless she left it on the hook. And then after the live video I did, I'm having my feet stretched out, and my knees started making me scream a lot. So I had to lie down on her bed. She has a big soft comforter. That enabled me to sit there until I stopped screaming. Well, let's see. I don't know how Kathy's doing because the phone's been on busy the whole time. But let's see if she'll answer the phone or if the phone's working. The phone is working, but it's been going beep, 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 beep. Either she took it off the hook and left it off the hook, or it screwed up. But it worked when I was there. I got it working. It got the answer machine turned off. So I can't call Kathy. There will be no call to Kathy tonight. And this stupid bank, I called them up last night. How much is available? They said $54. Went to Safeway, had lots of groceries, kitty food, food for me, Splenda, coffee, a kielbasa, lunch meat, because little girl likes chicken lunch meat, box of cereal, box of oatmeal, orange juice. Had to put all that back. That what you saw was $18. And I called them up. I said, what the hell's going on? Oh, you've only got 22 available. Well, you told me last night I had 54 available. I hate banks. I win the lotto. No, Capital One has a platinum card, the same thing. It doesn't mean anything. So, it's just their word. Now, they're Capital One is now turning their platinum card into black to make it a more special card than their blue platinum card. I have a Capital One platinum card, but it doesn't give you any extra perks, doesn't give you 3% off for points or any of that. It's just a card for people whose credit is not good. And I am now on hold on. And I want to tell you, I went outside to wait for the bus, and it was absolutely roasting. Oh, by the way, the bus driver is a Trump fan, and I got a new subscriber. So, he saw my videos, he saw my Trump flag, he signed up. So I got another subscriber. They're everywhere. If I live long enough, I'll have the entire country who's not liberal signed up for the George Senda channel. There's my Capital One bank account card. I want to tell you, it's hot in here. This is my Bank of America card for my checking account. But I really, 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 really hate credit card companies and banks because the guy I just talked to was very nice. Oh, and the fireman wrecked my card wallet. So I got to buy a new wallet. What's in your wallet? I don't know. It's falling apart. That's what's in my wallet. And then this is Credit One's platinum card. And this is I can't hide the numbers, but I'm an authorized user on Kathy's Merit Bank card and her Credit One card. So, and hopefully I'm not going to use these cards. I told her I'll only use them in case of a zombie apocalypse or a cat food or food emergency. And then I'll pay the bill on the first. So, well, Dave Ramsey has a lot of money. When he's in my financial situation where I want to get authorized user to have a banking representative with a credit card company so I can get a credit card to buy a new iPad, a GoPro, or even with my, like my mother had, I could have bought a new Prius when she died, but I would have had to make the payments. Although technically I wouldn't have had to make the payments at all. She had a $35,000 limit on her Citi card. I could have walked in the dealership and bought a Prius. I was on her Citibank card and Petty's card, Sears card. She had 21 credit cards and 7 checking accounts. I've never seen anybody with 7 checking accounts. So the trick with her, she would get a $200 card when it new, charge $200 that, and before the card was due the next month, pay the $200. That's how she got these huge limits. So hello, soul sister. No, I will not grow a goatee because I break out. I got to shave again. I shave twice a day because this grows like crazy. So, but Dave Ramsey, he's rich. I'm poor. I can afford $3.99 pizzas. There's my pizza. So, and Snapple. Hi. No, it's not superfluous. I'm trying to establish credit so I can buy things like a new Mac one day. Well, he may give great advice, but I don't care for Dave Ramsey. I like Kramer, and I like Meet Kevin, who gives very good advice, and some of the other credit people on YouTube. So, superfluous means not needed. It means extraneous. I may be using the wrong word. Extraneous. If you have 3 apples and you suddenly get 87 apples, you don't need the other 87 apples. Or you don't need 21 credit cards either, but my mother had them. No, I buy things I want. There's need and want. There's 2 different things. I needed... Where'd it go? I needed this, my coffee, because just the creamer is not enough. I want the 2020 new Apple... The new Apple chip Mac. I want the $55,000 Mac Pro, but the only way I'm going to get the $55,000 $5,000 Mac Pro and the $5,000 monitor stand, or $1,000 monitor stand, and their 6K monitor, not 8K, is if I have a credit card, they'll allow me to charge $55,000, and then I have to have income to pay for it. Yeah, my mistress is my mouth's dry. super, I can't say it. It's extra. I'm not sure what an act word is. I'm not sure what a word is right now because I've been out to eat. I sat at the concrete wall by the driveway where Kathy lives, and that was burning my behind, I want to tell you. So, but the driver and I had a nice talk, and I talked about the stimulus all the way home. And I just watched Stephen Gardner, who does stimulus videos on YouTube, and he said he didn't understand why there wasn't a fifth stimulus. The fifth stimulus, when Trump should have issued an executive order ordering the Congress back into session, and he had the authority to do that. And if I'd been president, they wouldn't be taking no damn vacations. I'd go in there and chain the door shut till they come up with a bill. Now, that's what the guy from Pittsburgh would do if I were president of the United States. You're staying here until you... Well, I don't know. I can't see what's marked as appropriate or inappropriate. I'm not going to worry about it for now. I haven't used any dirty language or anything. I'm just mad. I'm tired of the government of the United States and the Congress not doing anything for the people. Mitch McConnell said the people need help today. Yeah, well, that was disgusting, and I really got upset with her telling that. I said, keep it clean, and she tells an inappropriate joke. Kathy doesn't have any, I don't know what, my videos fell down. I got my Buffy the Vampire Killer videos fell off the stack. She doesn't have limits. Some things you do, some things you don't do. And I tell her, don't do this on video, and she does it anyway because she thinks it's funny, and it drives me nuts. Discussion about sexual things, discussion about body fluids and eliminations, stuff like that, and, Yeah, the problem is Kathy's house is infested with cockroaches, and we're going to deal with that next month. I told her what she needs to do. We need to go up, remove all the switch plates, remove all the plug plates, go in caulking, go in with I can't pronounce this word right, dicontumuous earth and boric acid, and caulking, and put all that stuff into the cracks, caulk the cracks shut, put everything back, clean the place up. She's got dry cat food all over the floor, so it's like a buffet for the roaches, and they live in the walls. But when you do this dicontumuous earth stuff, it gets on their skin, and it dissolves. It eats away in their shell, and they die, and they bring it back to the nest, and the other ones die. So we're going to do that next month, and then we're going to get she's going to get the place cleaned up somehow, and then we're going to get the exterminator in there. Now, they had Terminex come by, and the guy didn't spray the whole apartment. That's why she's got roaches. He came by multiple times. He only did the kitchen, which is ridiculous. Oh, I don't want to get into that. I know, but... she didn't have them when she moved in. These came from somebody else's apartment. I don't know. It's not my job to... Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. We have part of the lost hoard. We have the lost hoard of toilet paper. So here's the actual... Oh no, this is not the Mexican stuff. This is American toilet paper. American toilet paper. Kleenex Mega Jumbo. So there's some of the rolls. I brought some toilet paper home. I was running out of toilet paper actually, so I brought, I don't know how many rolls are here. So there's toilet paper. That's not a haul, but that's what I brought home from cat. There's 2 bags of toilet paper. So now I can clean the cat boxes out. No Slim Fast till the first of the month. I'm gonna go to Walmart Monday, but I really want to concentrate on getting cat litter, cat food, and food for me. The Slim Fast can wait till the first till I have money. So, and I can't see behind me. She reached for one of the critter, but she can't bomb the house till the place is clean, and she has to clean the apartment. Yeah, what word do you use? Superfluous. Hold on. For those who don't know, I will see. Now, I apologize for the the creature walks among us on the wall. And not my fault. Now I have cat food here in dishes, in a big round bowl and a small bowl, and 2 in the bedroom. And the place is messy and it's cluttered. There's laundry to be done, and I have a garbage thing to be thrown out and recycling. I have no roaches here. Okay, now. But they come from, when we lived in Concord, they came from another apartment. Or when she lived in Concord, okay. Superfluous. Redundant, unneeded, excess, and extra. Some would say I have, the haters say I don't need all this stuff here. It is redundant. It is superfluous. So that's what it do mean. Some say I hoard and I have too many iPads. They're superfluous. They're wrong. There's Barnacle Bill Hard, Barnacle Bill the Sailor. Barnacle Bill the Sailor. So, that's what is going on. And I am dying here. It is 98 in here now. When it hits 100, I don't think the iPad will be working anymore. I may not be working either. And I'm getting rid of this chair. This chair, I'm holding on the chair. I'm now going to do this. We have the tilt-a-whirl. There it is. I got it rotating. And that's what it did last night. It rotated me almost onto the floor. I've had that cup. We bought that at the spirit store on Halloween. I'm mad my cup broke. Yeah, not Vibramax, Tiltamax. There's no vibrating on this chair. This vibrates. It falls down a couple times a day. But this broke my heart because I love this cup. It's so cool and it's very heavy. And for it to just go, I mean, it just creamed this. It just wiped it out. And I've used this in a lot of videos. And the reason I like this, other than that it's heavy, it holds a lot of coffee. So, yeah, I have this Sauna City, but now I found a new air conditioner. I will get a handyman when I buy it to put a bracket like this so that if I put it in the back window, it will not fall out of the window and go and head to the first floor. And then I can put an air conditioner in the sliding glass window. No, you don't need to swear. I swear too much. So. Yeah, Broken Ouija Board. I'm surprised that that's not the name of a band. It probably is. Broken Ouija Board. So, I will be getting biologics. What's wrong with Bearded Lady? Hold on. Scissoring and scrapbooking. Okay, she's fine. I didn't know what that meant yesterday. I apologize for blocking her. I thought that was a smarmy term. Scissoring sounds like something you do with your legs. That's what I thought. I just scissored. I will scissor. And Now, Mr. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Oh, hold on. It's so hot in here. I apologize for the length of this trial. I know you all are as hot as I am, and you all want to have a verdict in this case and go home, back to your cool home, and have a mint julep on your porch. And I will keep my remarks brief as possible so you can obtain that goal, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My client is innocent. My client did not commit this dastardly crime, and he has been charged with a crime that he did not commit. And you must examine the facts in this case, and you must determine beyond a certainty of a doubt the innocence of my client. And the prosecution has made a false charge against my client, and the police did not search for the one-toed man, and he will be found. We are searching the country now with nail clippers, and we will find, when we find the nail clippings, we will find his toe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say. I'm going to sit down now and let you go back to the jury room, and I'm sure you will find my client innocent. Thank you very much. Where are the mint juleps I ordered for the jury? I'm sorry. Oops. Bye-bye. All right. Yeah, Atticus Finch. And I've never seen that movie except extras. How dare you call me a thespian, sir? I resent that remark. Next thing you want me to wear a dress and be in 100-degree heat. Mr. Chairman, the state of Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, home of fracking oil, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, cast its entire delegation for the next president of the United States. There we go. I should have gone into politics. Mint julep, I don't know what they do with it. It's liquor and mint, and they have it to Kentucky Derby, and the Southerners drink a lot of it. That's all I know. I've never had one. And Leonard McCoy, Dr. McCoy from Star Trek, drank mint juleps. Yeah, they'd probably throw the jury out, bribed them with mint juleps, you know. And free air conditioners for everybody. Spend money to make money. That's what I always say. It pays. Hey, Ralph, how you like that new air conditioner and that 50 gallons of mint julep I sent your family? Oh, okay, thank you very much for your vote. Yeah, good old boy, he's down at the gas station, filling your tank right now, washing your window. They'll be spotless like a brand new car. We'll have that sucker vacuumed out. No, it's Snapple. They were out of grape juice. And if they had grape juice, I would have to put it back. They had mango and guava and other perversions. This is what I drink when I have money. When I don't have money, I drink water. Peach Snapple, the official drink of the guy from Pittsburgh. I want to be an ocean of peach Snapple. No, Welch's grape juice is not cough syrup. Here's that stuff at. No, it's down there. Anyway. No, snapper's a fish. Snapple. Well, look, I figure the calories go in, the calories go out. After I drink a lot of this, I have to go to the bathroom. Oof. I don't like the sugar-free. That's why I drink this stuff. Now, I do have Lipton iced tea with lemon. I make that a big craft of it. So, man, it's hot in here. So I'm going to quit this in a little bit, take a shower, go down and feed Mama Cat and Kitten. I have to give water to Tiny One because the water spigot no longer works. I have to go feed Tiny One and Orangey and Gray. And then I will go back home and lie down in my bed and try. I will probably not get any sleep tonight. And we're supposed to have 100-degree temperatures straight through till Friday. So if you see me very manic by Friday, you'll know why. I've gotten no sleep because I've been roasted to death in here. I've had Arizona tea, but I'm a grape fanatic. So Arizona has Grape Aid. I drink Grape Aid for 99 cents when I can. It's hard to find. I've tried their iced tea, but I like my iced tea. And of course, Rush Limbaugh's 2FI tea, but it's $25 a case for 12 bottles, and it's a little bit bitter. So I haven't bought that for 3 or 4 years. Well, I don't think the president has a cult rally. Remember, they were all, Hillary Clinton got 300 people, Trump got 30,000, so Trump's popular. I talked about that too, and the thing with Trump, one reason people like him, when the Democrats say he will not work with us, Trump tells what he thinks. Like a regular guy in the street, hey, I'll tell you right now, this is what I say, you know? They're lying. He doesn't get along to get along. We have to work with the opposition to get a bill passed. If they give, Nancy Pelosi tried to impeach him, they give him crap, he gives it right back. And they hate him for it because he speaks his mind. What happened here? I haven't listened to Coast to Go. I've been busy getting ready to go to Kathy, and I was walking today like this in Kathy's apartment. I could barely walk because I was in pain. I haven't listened to Nori. I haven't listened to Rush. I haven't listened to anything. Yeah, Mr. Biden and Kamala want to take our magazines away. They want to take away automatic weapons. They want to take away or semi-automatic weapons. They want assault weapons, although no gun sold today is actually an assault weapon. An assault weapon is a military weapon, not a civilian weapon, because they don't know anything about guns. They just use certain buzzwords to get people all excited. Yeah, that too. No snakes here. There are rattlesnakes in this area and other snakes, but no snakes in Martinez that I've known of. I'm aware of. They could be. I don't want any here. Russ had third or fourth stage cancer. He's being treated for it. As far as I know, he's still alive, but raccoons come in, and they can be scary. Ow, ow, ow. Now, that's my right arm hurting. It's still hurting when I fell. That is still a semi-open wound. That's why I fractured my elbow 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. So the arm hurts to holding heavy. I ain't no raccoon stew. I had trouble with what was that movie? Redemption, the zombie movie, and they were in Raccoon City. That bothered me. Why was it Raccoon City? I don't care what the hospital thinks. I'm going to go in there and try to be civil, but I ain't very happy. Well, I don't think... Okay, the Pirates out of the last 20 years have had one winning season. I wouldn't count this season for any professional team as being a real season. For one thing, a number of players in all the sports have come down with the crud. So, and it's not really. It's kind of like baseball when they had the strike and they brought in non-union players, or when they had the umpires go on strike and they brought in non-union umpires, or the NFL referees go on strike and they bring in high school referees. So, well, I'm not going to eat animal other than chicken, beef, or pork, or shrimp, or fish. Sure, not going to eat raccoon, no possum, no crow. Not going to eat deer because they're too cute. I won't kill a deer. I would know how to dress an elk. Hello, elk. I have your suit right here. I would know how to dress a moose, a caribou, a reindeer, a buffalo. So I hope you can get some help with that compulsion. I don't know what Prater Willie is. I'm not making fun of you or anything. I've never heard of that before. So Kathy's fine. She was very hot and sweaty because she didn't have the fans on. But I tried to hug her and it was like, ew. So I miss hugging my girlfriend. And yeah, well, I don't think the USPS is going to get shut down. I think what will happen is they're going to have to do something about these mail-in ballots because they're showing up on docks probably. Remember, in the Al Franken election, they showed up in boxes at schools and back of a station wagon and all of that. So you can't I talked to the bus driver, he agreed with me. If I take... Hold on. I really screwed my wallet up. If I take this, I have to show this at Costco. If I take my food stamp card, I'll just give you, I have to show this at the library. And I have to show this as my ID. Get into a federal building, I gotta show this. Until they have the new act with the new real ID, I can fly until that maybe been carried over to next year because of the corona and everything. But to get on a plane, you got to show ID. To get in a federal building, you got to show ID. To get on Amtrak, they can ask you for ID. You don't have it, you don't get on the train. They can even do it on the bus. No, this is a California ID card. I have to pay a lot of traffic fines. That will happen after I get my coin loans out, pay off the 2 credit cards I got. Amazon is not a problem. It's so small. It's like one payment is paid. But to go to a federal building, you got to show ID. But, oh no, we can't have ID for proving that you're John C. Smith as opposed to John Q. Smith, John W. Smith, or the commentator Q, and I've never understood who that guy is. That's discrimination. Or it's racist. Now, you know, they should have proof that you're the person voting for, you're the person registered to vote, you're not dead, you're not a dog, a cat. Although I would love to have H. Fluffington III voter registration and his own ID card, his own little credit card, you know. Credit card companies have given, people have done it the gag to give their animals credit cards. But now they want to verify who you are. So the dog has to go like this, and the dog has to go like this, and the dog has to go like this, and he sends a picture of his paw print. I can vote right now without leaving my house. They mail me the ballot, I walk down to the mailbox, I stick it in the mailbox. But they're saying that to do that would destroy social distancing because everybody be showing up in the same mailbox, which is kind of stupid. And another thing, I was on the bus today, and they had a sign, practice social distancing. And I thought about that, and I said, how many years do we have to practice this before we get it right? Yeah, it's an old Apple t-shirt. I don't know what's on the back. These decals, after a while, you wash and they start cracking. This is not comfortable because it's black and it absorbs all the heat, but it's the last clean shirt I had in the drawer. Couldn't find my short this morning. No, Trump is against the mail-in ballots because of possible fraud. He said the Democrats will steal the election. They stuff ballot boxes with, ballots that weren't there on election day, but they'll show up 3 weeks later in a bin in Pacoima. So I have a lot of Apple shirts, but they don't fit. They're too small for me. But I bought Apple dealer days and all that. Well, I hate to tell you this, but whoever did that study is probably wrong. Bob Dornan, former congressman, Republican congressman from Orange County, they registered illegal aliens to vote. He lost the election because of that. And I know there's fraud. I worked as an election inspector in San Francisco from the age of 18 till I moved to Sacramento in 1980 for 10 years. And I saw fraud happening in front of me where people would walk in. My name is Ralph Q. Smith. And they would sign to vote. And then 2 hours later, Ralph Q. Smith would come in and vote. And somebody already signed his name. That's a simple one. People can register to vote as you and get a hold of the registrar of voters and change the address. And then you try to vote. Oh, you changed your address 6 months ago. It's another example. So, well, remember, this is the Brookings Institute that told us that if we were told about UFOs and alien contact, that society would collapse. So I don't trust the Brookings Institute to be impartial or right. Heritage Foundation is a fairly. I get their little things they sent me on topics of the day. So, why is by inference a right-wing think tank bad? But if you have the Council of Foreign Relations or other groups that are left-wing, those are good. So it's not, you're not being impartial. Well, if your Democrat friend is voting for his mother as honoring, that is a felony in some states. Jamie, please don't say that. Don't do that again. I'm going to remove that comment. Don't do it again. The Brookings Institute, I haven't seen the study. I'd have to read it, and I'm too tired, and I'm not going to look it up right now. But there have been ballot fraud in the South. There's been ballot fraud in Minnesota. There's been ballot fraud. I come from Pennsylvania, where Philadelphia and Pittsburgh had ballot fraud all the time for years, and Chicago and New York. So I don't know what that is. So let's remove that comment. That doesn't sound good. Try to watch what you say in here. No, Jamie, it's not anecdotal. I worked in Democratic politics, and I read the paper. The Pittsburgh Press, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. When I lived in Washington, the Washington Star, the Washington Post, the New York Times every day. You think the Wall Street Journal. I used to subscribe to, at one point, 35 magazines. You think there's not voter fraud in Florida? That is, hold on. That is Maddie. That's the cat of my friend in Finland who has Maddie and her other cat, Fluffy. The richest cat in Finland, the only cat to have his own Amazon Prime card. So, but there's been voter fraud in Florida. Remember, in the 1960 presidential election, that Richard Nixon lost by 100,000 votes or less. Dead people in Chicago lost in Illinois. And his handlers said, we want you to sue in court. He said, no, it would not be right. It would disrupt the country. So he did not sue in court. And JFK became president. So there's been voter fraud back then. Don't tell me it's anecdotal. So I'm 68 years old. I've done a lot of reading about a lot of elections. By the way, this has nothing to do with elections. And you may not like this. This guy is a great financial writer. This one happens to be about Obama. Bought and paid for the unholy alliance between Barack Obama and Wall Street. Not that there is not an alliance between Trump and Wall Street, because they keep bringing in people from Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan to be cabinet officials. Whoa, what the hell? I just noticed this. The book is upside down. That's weird. He wrote a book called The Sellout about the collapse of the world economy in 2008. And he's a very good business writer. So, yeah, the mob would have, destroyed things. They're doing it now. And here is the baby cat. Hello, baby. You were very good. She sat outside patiently all day and waited for me to come home. What are you going to wiggly worm? Are you going to be wiggly worm tonight? Wiggly worm? Little fleshy. Baby cat. Baby cat. Love my baby. Okay. Boop. So cute. So cute. Yes, he's such a cutie. So, there's been voter fraud in elections in New York City, New York State, Chicago, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. Yeah, she washed herself a lot. Now she's going outside. Well, anyway, I will look at that when it's cooler. So if you want an answer on the 6% or 0.6 or whatever the heck it is, you have to wait till next week when it cools. I hope it cools down. Hold on, let me look at my phone. Where did my phone go? E.T. stole my phone. Okay. Right now in Martinez, 102. Ugh. Help. I don't want to go outside and feed the cats. Oh my God. All right, Weather Kitty. There you go. 106 today, 102. Excessive heat warning. The cat is headed for the beach. Currently 94. B word, B word, B word. I don't believe it. Wind 10 miles an hour. I'm looking out the window. They're looking out the front door. I don't see any wind. Humidity 24%. Where do they get this from? I'm roasting in here. How can it be only 24%? Visibility 10 miles. It's very clear today with clouds. All right. Today was 106. Low will be 69. 4% chance of rain. We might get relief here on Sunday. Tomorrow 95 and 68. 5% chance of rain. Sunday 18% chance of rain. I don't know where rain's going to come from. Monday 96. Tuesday 100. Wednesday 96, and Thursday a cold spell, 86. Well, you know what? The polls, the Rasmussen poll is off. Red Eagle Politics said the Rasmussen poll is off. He said several other. The Quinnipiac poll is off. They overstate these things. Look, I don't believe for a moment that Biden is 30% over Trump in California. That's one of the figures I was told. So let's see what else. Miami, possible drizzle, 88. Tokyo, 98 and humid. 107 in Texas. Pittsburgh is 89 with a fuzzy cat. Look, it's fuzzy. Almost. Las Vegas with sleeping kitten is 111. And New York with another sleeping kitten is 77. What I don't understand is why there are no pictures of the cities on these. I rely on Weather Kitty a lot, so. No, the Rasputin poll takes voter. I am looking at the polls. There is this Real Clear Politics that lists all the Quinnipiac poll, ABC, CNN. You know. I saw some video about CNN. They immediately went after Trump about the stimulus or the things. I'm going, what is this? And listen to it in a total. I think Trump, I don't think he'll carry California. There's only 34% regular Republicans. And assuming every Republican voted lockstep for Trump, we can't outweigh. Then there's all these splinter parties, Peace and Freedom, Libertarian, Green Party, New Green Deal Party. I don't know who. You know, they all split the vote. So I think what will probably happen, let's be charitable. Trump gets 30% of the vote. The Democrats get the other 60. Biden wins. It's an automatic win for Biden, no matter what. Someone said you could. What was the thing in California? I don't remember the exact thing. They said you could put up a rock to run for governor in California on the Democratic side and they'd win. Or a bottle of water. I think that was what Red Eagle said, bottle of water. And with Kim Jong-un, that's a whole nother animal. And I bet you don't have any voter registration in North Korea. Any problems with voter registration? There's no mail-in ballots there. It's just one party. You got a picture of Kim, and you don't vote, you ain't voting the next election. Bam! So, they're all, they had one in San Jose, and the left showed up and started practically rioting. If he comes to somewhere I can get to, we had a car, I'd be showing up. Kathy's a Trump voter. Patty's a Trump voter. I'm a Trump voter. And Kamala Harris said if she gets in as vice president, she will work to have us all stop eating red meat. So Kathy loves her cheeseburgers. They'll take away Kathy's cheeseburgers. They'll take away my steaks and my ribs and roasts and Kathy's prime rib. We will not let them take our red meat away. Well, you have to weigh what's good for you. Biden wants to raise the capital gains to 26%. Trump wants to cut it. Biden wants to get rid of fracking and offshore drilling, which would raise the price of oil. Kamala Harris is part of the New Green Deal with Ocasio and the Omar in Minnesota. They want to stop coal-fired power plants and cut our electricity. We'd be sitting in the dark. Your Teslas aren't going to charge if these guys get in. They're going to have a $60,000 convertible, won't go anywhere. There'll be no charging station, there won't be any electricity. Because a lot of the people in the Democratic Party do one thing, they hate America all the time. And colored is not a word used anymore, so I'm going to remove that comment. That's not acceptable in this day and age. And Kamala Harris there's a picture of her family today I saw somewhere, Twitter, I believe. And she's saying African American, whereas her family roots are from India. I just talked on the phone to a guy, Credit One from India, and I said, you okay? And you stay safe, and you're hot there? Yeah, it's summer there. So, And they're all saying that Trump is attacking women of color when he says he does not like Kamala Harris. And he said it's nothing to do with the reporter asked me, he said it's ridiculous. He said when they did the debates, he said, I watched that portion of the press conference this morning. He said they were very boring, but Kamala Harris was very rude to Joe Biden. She went after Joe Biden, and yet Biden picks her. If someone's rude to me, do you think I'm going to pick them to work with me? Hell no. So get the hell out of here. Really? Or are you making a joke? I don't... Well, that's not fair. You know, Trump speaks as if he's a New Yorker off the street, which he is a New Yorker off the street. I want a steak, I'm going to get a steak, and I'm not going to have Michelle Obama or some Democrat tell me I can't eat a roast or a steak or a chop or pork ribs or sausages or whatever. It's none of their business. So, but the thing is with Harris, with Biden, with Obama, with both Obamas, with Hillary, they are elitist. And they think that they can tell you what's best for your lives. Trump saying you control your own life. And that's the difference. Now, the establishment Republicans do the same thing. They want to control you, too, through finances and all that. Both sides are equally bad in their own way. But, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody, you over there, who was it? Joe Mann, you can't eat that meat. You got to eat tofu turkey. It's not good for you. It can give you heart disease, cholesterol, it give you heartburn. They're criticizing, the left is going after halal butchery and kosher butchery as being cruel. So they're telling religious people how they can prepare their own food. It's all about, you remember when they were telling people how not to eat certain things in the school lunchrooms. They start changing, the Obamas changed the menu of the schools. So, I don't know if we want the next generation step up, because from what I've seen in the streets, the next generation is actually frightening. It's terrifying. No, I'm not going to let that happen, Jamie. That message gets deleted. Yeah, right. But controlled a bit. I don't want someone... I get enough... Look, I have to fill out forms to be in this apartment. I have to fill out state forms, federal forms. We fill out enough. We have enough for the government telling us to do. I don't want it. So, you know, we have a lot of people that are overweight, including me, and they should be helped to go on a diet if they can. Some people, the fat people, you know, fat is good. Being morbidly obese is good. It's an alternate lifestyle. They don't want to be told anything about their diet. They want to weigh 600 pounds. Let them do that. I've never heard of protein. Is that some weird coffee drink? I don't know what that is. So, Jamie, I don't know what your problem is tonight. Everything you say is anti-Trump. I wish you'd stop. No, I'm not going to eat gravy. I have eaten French fries with gravy, but not cheese curds. I shouldn't be eating French fries either, but I love the damn things. Oh, hamburger and fries, that's it. And I peach iced tea at Nathan's, and then followed by the strawberry tart. Aha, I knew it. Canadian, straight out of leftist city. Right out of that Montreal, Quebec, wherever the hell that is, Ottawa. Yeah, the Canadians come with weird food. Yeah, what are you going to do? I'll put gravy on these things and dump a bunch of cheese. What kind of cheese? I don't know. It's just cheese. It's green. It's walking across the plate, and it's also a side of moose. You know, each Canadian meal has some portion of moose in it. Probably moose gravy for all I know. In-N-Out Burger, no, not for me. Not for Kathy either. Yeah, well, you probably have to have, like Australia, have to have proof of income and a job. Started smoking cigarettes. I was addicted to gum. I tried a Five Guys hamburger. I didn't like it. Well, I used to love Red Robin. The quality's gone down. The service has gone down. I like the George Senda burger that I make on my George Foreman grill. But hamburgers are too expensive anymore. I went by a hamburger place in San Francisco for a single burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, mustard, ketchup, and a pickle on a sesame seed bun was $18.99. So I'm not paying $20 for a burger. I take the burger. I put tomato, lemon, pepper, and tomato. I make sure it's cooked on both sides thoroughly. I put mustard and ketchup on the bun. I put the buns in the toaster or in the oven, and I eat it. I don't know if I have a secret or not. I don't put any of these sprinkly sauces you see at Red Robin with the, all these spices and stuff. Oh, and a pickle if I have pickles. I gotta have my kitchen cleaned up to do any more cooking. I took the big glass tray out to make my cinnamon rolls, and I got busy with watching videos. The cinnamon roll turned to this. I was chiseling away the sugar on the cinnamon roll and crunching it, so I just eat a basic. Actually, my favorite burger is a chili burger. So now, after I pay the, hold on. Oh, that's there. Kramer. Ow! Glad they didn't land on my foot. I think this is still plugged in. This is a dead Honeywell air purifier. I moved it across the room. It was working and then it died. So it's now in the post office Monday. I'll go pick it up. My down pillow is still coming from somewhere. Mars, I think. There's the front of it. So when that arrives here, I will have an air purifier over the bed, which will make my breathing easier. And then after I pay that off, and after Kathy helps me clean the kitchen and do the laundry, then I'm going to order a 12-quart pressure cooker. I couldn't think of the word. Then you'll see some cooking. Hold on. And please don't use my last name, because the trolls use that as a pejorative to make fun of me. So don't use my last name in comments. Now, what is? I'll do a cooking video when the kitchen is cleaned up. I don't know who's pretending to be soul sister. So, too tired for trolls tonight. Norks. Okay. Let's see. We're going to remove, I don't know what a Nork is. Oh, North Korean, I guess. Or an insult for South Koreans. So, let's see what happens if Okay, the Nork is gone. I nuked the Nork. There you go, soul sister. You'll get my bill. Nuke the North. North and Mindy, yeah. What was that? Shazbot? Something? I don't know. 80s. Yeah, they use Senda, the Senda monster, and it's an insulting. Using someone's last name to insult somebody is terrible. Sorry. What's my mug say? What mug? Which mug? Oh, this here. This is a Rocky Mountain tumbler. Somewhere is the lid, made out of aluminum. I bought this at Ross, and let's see if I can do this without spilling it over. No, you can't. If you have one of these and the lid's on it, this will keep ice and a soda or water or iced tea or anything cold for ice cold and the ice for like 48 hours. Oh, they insult Kathy too. They go after her too. 48 hours, it will still be ice cold. Now then they think I've been drinking liberal tears. I made somebody laugh. I talked about, what do you mean I banned the wrong soul sister? That's $20 on Amazon. Well, how am I going to know? Okay. All right, hold on. All right. All right, nobody type now. Stop typing. Stop typing. Do not type. Please. You cannot correct this. Hold on. Oh, God. I really hate when they do this stuff. Rita, thank you, but please no one type. I've got to figure out how. The other soul sisters said the Legion of Scum, the Legion of Scabs, so the troll. And now I got to find out how I can unban the. I don't know if there's a way I can unban it or not once I banned it. I'm going to have to go into hidden things and unban her. So I just screwed it up. Well, all hail the Legion idiot. That is not the real soul sister. So I'll take the fake soul sister and jump in the Erie Canal. I'll have to, when I have time and it's cool, go in tomorrow and see if I can. It's really hard to get in here. Lost the signal there. So I can unban, but it's a lot of work. I have to go in and start wading through all the people. And then when there's two of them, which one do I know how to unban? This will all stop once this becomes membership. They don't care about nice. Nice is not in their vocabulary. Meanness, evilness, and disrupting the guy from Pittsburgh's live videos. That's what they care about. For one thing, that they probably, their ears burn every time I say the word Trump. I haven't had the time with my injuries and the illness and Kathy to go in to do the levels of payment. $3.99, $5.99, the third level. There's 4 levels, I think. I got to find some of the dime stickers for me. But the pay streaming is to stop the trolling and also to provide income so I can get more equipment. I can't do it now. I have to go offline. I have to go out of the channel and then go. There's a way to go into the regular band people, and then there's hidden users. And hidden users is really hard to get into. They've made it difficult. So you're not going to see Soul Sister tonight. It's too hot for one thing, and I've got to go feed the cats. And it's getting dark. But the paid membership, the first level will be $3.99 a month. I'm not going to forget her. I like her. But I have to go in and figure out how to get... Remember, Trump has the authority to tell the IRS to stop collecting it, but whether or not he's going to be taken to court and whether or not he can make the payroll back tax ban permanent, I don't know. Yeah, and no mouse ears. So, the problem is that somebody came in pretending to be Lisa, and they weren't, and asked for the wrench, and they removed everybody in chat. They blocked the entire chat room. I'm not going to have a moderator. There's only one person I trust in this video, and that's me. Nothing against anybody in here. But there's no way to be determined. We just had somebody removed because of a troll came in. Well, last night, Penny was impostered by another Penny. So, excuse me. Soul Sister has language limitations. That's another problem. And but I have to do it. Hello, Brown. I can't allow anybody else to do this because I can't know who's real and who's fake. Who to trust, who not to trust. Whom do you trust? Johnny Carson show. Old Johnny Carson show. So, well, it's 8:40. I've got to get out of here. Okay. I don't want to hear more about Grant McDonald. No, Kathy is technophobic. I had to go and fix her, do something to her Mac. So no more Grant McDonald. I want to hear about Baba Booey or whatever the hell his name is. Whatever his name is. And while the impersonator asked, "Where's my wrench?" I gave them a wrench. Yeah, no Blobbsburg either. So no mention of Blobbsburg. That's another rule of channel. No Blogsburg commentary. I don't care who Blogsburg is. It sounds like a disgusting name anyway. Who got Blogsburg? So, the imposter came in pretending to be Lisa, like they did with Soul Sister. I gave that person a wrench. They removed everybody in chat, and I had to go and block. Oh, here we go. Here's a fake Rita. Fake Rita. And there are certain rules that I won't allow. Now, the fact you're asking about rules, that may mean you're a troll. I couldn't remember that bird thing, so. She just left a message, and the messages are supposed to be examined first. And openly said, "All hail the Legion, I'm going to go into Jason Callan's chat," and that is not allowed in this channel discussion of Jason Callan. So, and his legion of scabs. Well, thank you, everyone, but You know, I have people come in. He is a guy in Erie, Pennsylvania, and his fans attack me. They're trolls. Sid She's a wonderful dancer, married to Tony Martin. She just died recently. So I don't know who MT is forever. Look, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm dying. I gotta. No, Sid, CYD, not Sid Caesar's a Jewish comedian, the king of television in the 50s. And we do not talk about Weatherhead either. So no Weatherhead talking here. No, the real name of the evil one. I won't forget her, but it'll take me to. Whenever it cools off in there, I'll go and look. So, and let's not talk about trolls openly because that gives them more ammunition. That you pay attention to them, they're going to come in more and more. So I'm not going to forget about her, but the last time I had to go in there are 400 blocked users on my channel. And I have to go, there's regular blocked users, there's a big list, it's about 200, and then there's 200 hidden users. I have to go into hidden users. And then the problem is if someone's pretending to be Soul Sister or anybody, I don't know which one to remove. Long history in this channel. I've been on 9 years. There are at least 10 people pretending to be. There are at least 10 people pretending to be me. There are people pretending to be Jason Callan. There are people pretending to be they use the avatar of my mother and father. They've used the avatar of Kathy. They've used my avatar. They either come from two sites, Belgab and Elgab, or they come from Jason Callan. I wouldn't have enemies weren't for these three people, these three sites. The owner of Belgab, MV, Bardell, the owner of the owner of Belgab, the owner of Belgab, and Jason Callan. Originally, with the discussion board set up to honor the late host of Coast to Coast AM, the creator of Coast to Coast AM, my friend Art Bell. Chefis is a major troll. Now, in fact, you know about that means you know more than you say. He's not allowed here either. He is a major troll, and he does a program pretending to be me on Saturdays, so don't mention his name. He is I can't describe the words because all of them would be obscene. And he puts out regularly every week Martinez Tonight, and he does lies and slander about me and Kathy. So, no, he pretends to say, this is Martinez Tonight, and there are at least two imposters of me, the guy from Pittsburgh. So, claiming to be me, claiming to have a P.O. box in Missouri, claiming to get donations, claiming that someone gave him a car and all this other garbage. These people have been attacking me for 9 years. This is why I hate it. I don't know where he lives. I have no idea. He don't live here. And I've had at least 3 trolls show up in my apartment and no. First of all, let me give you some education before I leave. I'm going to leave in a minute because I'm roasting and I have to go feed the kitties. Hold on. Now, that's Pittsburgh, PA. Where Kathy lives, and there are many cities in the United States named Pittsburgh, but they are not spelled with the H. So, Pittsburgh with an H, there's only one. There is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, California is where Kathy lives. It has historical ties to the steel industry. Who's the greatest steeler? Well, it depends on who you talk to. Some like Jack Ham, some like Franco Harris, some like Rocky Blyer, some like Terry Bradshaw, some like Ben Roethlisberger. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people because I don't do well when it's 98 degrees. There's a lot of Pirates baseball teams around this area. They're not the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now batting for Pittsburgh, Bill Vernon and Bill Mazeroski and Honus Wagner and Roberto Clemente. I don't want to get into Barry Bonds because I think Barry Bonds cheated. Barry Bonds' numbers as a Pirate were not that great. And then all of a sudden he starts setting major league records. So Bobby Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, good players for the Giants. And I try to figure out a way to put Roberto Clemente and Willie Mays in the same outfield with my Pittsburgh Pirates. I don't know how to do it though, but I've been thinking about it. Well, I'm going to remove any Soul Sister commentary. I'm not going to be here that long anyway, so. Mel Blount, Andy Van Slyke. Andy Van Slyke is the archetypical Pittsburgh player. They get a new player, he does great, then they get to free agency and they trade him, and the team goes, meh. That's part of the problem of the Pirates. Small market team, they get good players, they trade them away. Okay. No, I don't think so, because Soul Sister would not say that. So I may have to have, now we got 3 Soul Sisters. How am I possibly going to determine which one is the real Soul Sister? Well, I don't follow, I know Miriam Lemieux, but I don't follow hockey that much, so. I follow the Penguins when it's playoff time a little bit, but I've never been into hockey. But they are a Pittsburgh team. Chuck Noll, the late Chuck Noll, Ray, rest in peace. 6 rings for the Steelers. One day we'll get a 7th. Yeah, they're going after you for what? You're a nice person, Bearder Lady. But that Soul Sister won't go going after you no more. Wayne Gretzky, no. Wayne Gretzky played for somebody, but I don't know what the hell he played for. I don't follow hockey. It's going to be impossible for me to determine who's the real Soul Sister. Penguin, Pittsburgh Penguins. I know more about hockey names than I do about teams. The Montreal Canadiens, Detroit Red Wings, Chicago Blackhawks. I forget who the Washington, D.C. team is. And then there's the Ducks, the Mighty Ducks, and the San Jose Sharks. That's my hockey knowledge. Yeah, I know. Soul Sister, learning English, Spirit Lady, scissoring. God, I couldn't tell you. My Pitt football knowledge is from 1968. Yeah, but I've got 3 block Soul Sisters now. I can't determine who's the real one. It's like... Okay, I think that I need to end this because I'm losing the signal. I think it's because of the heat. And I'm losing it. I got to get out of here. I got to go outside and cook my pizza, eat my pizza, and then go feed the kitties. So this is George Senda, the roasted, toasted guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay welcome. Thank you. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe. Stay wet and cool, or dry and cool. And I'll catch you next time. And hard to ye, Barnacle Bill. So, yeah, I did Frank Sinatra a couple years ago. I was a little embarrassed. My voice is not the best voice. It could be. I was thinking of something to sing tonight, and I forgot it. And I was doing pretty well with it, too. I can't remember what I was singing. Oh, God, it's a curse of getting old. You forget what you're talking about, even to yourself. Yeah, I have people send me secret words in email. But I'm so tired of this. But once it's $3.99 a month, and then $5.99 a month, probably $3.99, $5.99, $7.99, and $11.99. I might make the fourth one at a full $1. Then they won't be coming in, because then they'll have to pay me money, and they hate paying me money. They hate the idea of my getting money, gifts, gift cards, anything. Yeah, I do. This is YouTube's idea, tiered levels of membership, but I haven't finished it. I want to have somebody do. I have pictures of me. I want to have stickers made, real stickers you would get sent if you join at the second level. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the third level. They can either have computer-generated stickers, or they can have the official guy from Pittsburgh stickers. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far. No, you don't want to tell the secret word openly, because then they'll know your secret word. Well, the highest level, we haven't had dinner together since all this mess started. And we have to have a car, so I'm not taking the bus to go to Red Lobster. So if you're looking to have dinner with George and Kathy, you're going to have to wait a while. You know, if I had my own land, they have places that are putting tables out in forests and deserts to have, because I didn't want it for children, because we go into adult subjects like the election, the coronavirus, trolls, and other things. So it's not designed for kids. We're adults here, or at least most of us are, if we're not childish trolls who are attention freaks. I offered to have a paid $20 ghost tour of not only Martinez, but rent vans, and I show you the haunted places of San Francisco. No one took me up on it. That was 2 years ago. To fund the trip to Alien Con. I know I have a lot of books on ghosts and hauntings in the Bay Area, and that's because Barnacle Bill is only that big. My mother lived a block away from the Queen Anne Hotel, which is haunted. But I know just about every haunted place in San Francisco. No, Alien Con is huge. 30,000 people. I've been to 2 of them. But the problem is that the subscribers that I had when it was 400 and 800 would not pay to. I had a meet and greet at a local brew pub here. Meet and greet George Senda. $10 a piece. We reserve the tables. You come have. Well, I don't think the vaccine from Russia works. I think it's a publicity stunt. You don't get 3,000 people and get a vaccine trials. You have to have 30, 40, 50,000, 100,000 people try the vaccine out. Make sure it doesn't have any side effects. Nobody showed up. They all said, I can't do it. It's too far away. I can't. The usual thing. I can't afford it. Nobody can afford it. But Carquinez Strait is the bay. I don't think there's a lot of ghosts in the water. I could be wrong. But I wanted to rent vans or maybe charter a bus. We'd all be on the bus. And I'd get one of those bus, maybe get Gray Line, and I could take over or get a seat, get a speaker. Okay, on your right is the former San Francisco Press Club, now the home of the Commonwealth Club. And in the Press Club at one time was the head of Joaquin Murrieta, famous bandit, and it was said that his ghost haunted the Press Club looking for his head. I went and asked him about that. After it stopped being the Press Club because the San Francisco newspapers deteriorated, it became a day school, and now it's the home of the very influential Commonwealth Club, where you get to see people like President Trump and Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and when he was alive, and Tim Cook, and other political luminaries, military people, writers, speak to the public. You join for $100 a year or something. So, but it was haunted by the bandit Joaquin Murrieta, who was, I think, hung, and his head was there. They had gone around to county fairs in the state, see the head of Joaquin Murrieta. So, but there's an art school that's haunted. There's a number of hotels that haunted. The room where President Harding died, the Palace Hotel, is haunted. The room where Al Jolson died in the San Francisco, oh God, St. Francis is haunted. Yeah, I've seen ghosts. Seen my father. Day he was buried. I have a shadow creature in this apartment. I have a kitty cat that, yeah, Fatty Arbuckle. Fatty Arbuckle is said to haunt the St. Francis. My mother has been talking to me lately. Very weird stuff, including one thing, and I'm beginning to wonder if it was true, and she never told me. The one very vivid thing, and it wasn't a dream. I'm hearing her voice talk through the ceiling. And she won the lotto and gave the rest of the family money, but not more, not a lot anyway. Yeah. Well, anyhow, a ghost box would be interesting, but right now I need to box myself outside because I'm starting to wilt. And I turn on the oven, I'm going to really wilt. So, all right, this is George Senda. Have a great night. I'm going to go while I still have the energy to move. I will catch you tomorrow. I was lying there. Look at this. See? Here's another troll. There's another troll. Comes in. I don't know how they get away with this because the comments are supposed to moderate it before they post them. How they get around that, I don't know. That was a Jason Callan troll. All hail the Legion. This to the Legion. This is why they hated the idea of my being a Trump supporter, and they hate the idea of having to pay for the channel. Once they have to pay for this channel, they'll be gone. I have 3,800 subscribers now. And if I get... let's say $4 a month, we'll round it off. I think that'd be $1,100 a month, but I'm probably doing the math wrong. Legion of Foot Fetish Freaks. Yeah, that's too good for them. If I get 10% of that at $4 a month, $3,800. If I get 380 times 4, I'm not thinking well because I'm roasting here. 32, $1,120 a month. So that would be about $13,000 a year at a minimum. Plus, if I get any merchandising and anything, maybe I could get a sponsor, an actual real sponsor for this channel. I should have had one by now. Like that place in San Francisco with the giant office building, or Weeble or something like that. So maybe, maybe not. I get people who constantly tell me they can't afford it. If it got big enough, I get $9.42 a month from Social Security. So 10 is $9,400, 10,300, $11,400. So if I'm making $13,000 before taxes, I get $2,000 more. Yeah, I need, well, if I got really big enough, I will have a 10,000 gallon bottle. I think I would do this. I would have a giant Snapple bottle with a big tap and a hose just going straight to my mouth, and advertise Snapple upside down. So $3.99 is not that much money, but it would be $3.99, $5.99, probably $7 or $8.99, and then $11. I have no idea. Yeah, the discount is $3.99. I've got to make it. Remember, there's something else. Super Chat, or YouTube takes 30% out. So I have to make it at least $3. $4, they take 10%, that's 40 cents. 20% is 80, 30% is $1.20. So on $4, I would get $2.80. 10 people is $28, 100 people is $280, 1,000 people is $2,800. Look, I'm not exactly rich. This device, $55 a month, $20 for the phone I manage. No, the money from the Prius is going to be buying the Prius. If I get donations, but also I talked to Copart today how I can get a second car. And if I find a second car, I'll save up for it, use a broker, or start a business license, buy the second car. Then you'd see me riding around in a 4x4. I would no longer be doing videos in this apartment. I'd be in air-conditioned comfort. I'd be down the street or something, but I'd be sitting in the air-conditioned car. I don't want to do Uber. You've forgotten we're in a pandemic? I'll be in my own vehicle. Either I do videos, when it gets too hot, I'll go downstairs and do video in the car. Turn the engine on, run the air conditioner for a few minutes, it gets cool, and sit there and put the iPad on the dashboard and, hi, George, send them in the car, you know. With Kathy, you'd see live videos in the 4x4. We go to places around, or go get dinner, or go shopping, or whatever. I don't know what Jerry Seinfeld does. He hangs around with Superman. Or he used to. Now the ice is complete. No, I'm not going to invade Area 51. I might see if I can fall in Area 51 and see what caused an earthquake. George Senda falls in Area 51, airfield destroyed, you know. Now we got a crappy price in the car. I'm not going to say what it is. All right, guys. I got to go. I'm going to faint here. It's so hot in here. No. Did not. Yeah, well, I as far as I know, I was not probed. So, although one person at UFOCon says she believes I was an alien abductee. And the trolls made fun of that too. But I had reason to believe I may have had an implant right in there. Good night, Captain Howard. Who lives in a hamburger under the sea. It's very, very soggy. And it's not Mr. Plankton. Mr. Plankton. All right, that's it. See you later.